Hello, a very good morning to one and all. We have already covered our chapter number 2. In that chapter, we have already seen the location and the extent, and we have discussed about the longitude and the latitude and the introduction part. Today, we are going to cover all the rest of the part of the lesson. So, let's start. See, once you see the comparison between the two countries, that is India and the Brazil, we have already discussed that India is the second world largest populated country in the world, and it is famous for the spices in the world. As we all know that India itself is called as a golden bird, what we called as Sone ki Chidiya, is very famous since from olden times. Spices from the India are exported throughout the world. Cricket is a popular sports here, though our national game is hockey, but still we see that cricket is the most favorite game in India. When we come to the Brazil, Brazil is famous for its samba dance, and it is also known as the coffee pot of the world. I have already told you that Brazil is called the coffee pot of the world. This is covered in one sentence's answers as well as in the filling in the blank. So you have to keep in mind that it is called as the coffee pot of the world, which is located in the South American continent. Football is a very popular sport out here. While again we come to the India, the name of the country, official name, that is called as the Republic of India, and capital of India is New Delhi. India is located in the northeastern hemisphere of the earth, as already discussed in the previous lecture. It is located in the southern part of the Asian continent, the mainland of the India, as the degree of the India starts from 8 degree 4 minutes north to 37 degree 6 minutes north latitude and 68 degree 7 minute east to 25 degree east longitude. Indira Point is the southernmost tip of India. It is located on the 6 degree 45 minutes north parallel. As if you see that Indira Point is the starting point of the India. If you see this particular point, so this is the Indira Point, so which is one of the starting mainland of the India, though it is far away from the mainland, but still it is the mainland. It is considered as a part of India. It is covered under the Andaman and the Nicobar island groups. India is covered three sides by water bodies, as we have already discussed. Here on the west side we are having Arabian Sea, on the south side we are having the Indian Ocean, and on the east side we are having the Bay of Bengal, and on the northern part we are covered with the Himalayan ranges. Now coming to the neighboring countries of India, as in the north we are having, in the northwest we are having Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, which was previously was an East Pakistan, but in 1972 war had been taken place between India and Pakistan, and India has reunited the East Pakistan as a Bangladesh, and after that we are having China, then Myanmar. All these countries are the neighboring countries. Here in the south we are having Sri Lanka. So all these countries are the neighboring countries of the India, which are covered in this particular topic. Now coming back to the next country, that is the country Brazil. Now the Brazil country is located in the South American continent. The name of the country is Brasilia, which is the official name of the country. Coming back to its location extent, some part of the Brazil lies in the northern hemisphere, while most of it lies in the southern hemisphere. As we all know that the 0 degree has been passed out here. If you see here, the 0 degree is passed. So most of the part of the Brazil is in the southern hemisphere, and the rest small part is in the northern hemisphere. Therefore, the location of the Brazil is in the both, that is in the northern hemisphere as well as in the southern hemisphere. If you see, coming to the point, also it lies in the western hemisphere in the northern part of the South American continent. Now, coming back to the location and extent of the Brazil, if you see the location and extent, 5 degree 15 minutes north to 30 degree 45 minute south latitude. If you see this particular latitude, if you see here, it starts from 5 degree north from here, and here we are having 0 degree, that is what we call the equator, and here it starts with south. So in south it ends here somewhere around here 30 degree. So if you concentrate here, you will see that this is what we call as a latitude of Brazil. Coming to the longitude, longitude starts with 74 degree 45 minute west to 35 degree 48 minutes west longitude. If you see here specification, somewhere here this is what we call as the longitude, and here it starts from this here and ends here somewhere what we call as the see here 35 degree. So this is what there the longitude and the latitude of the Brazil. Coming to the neighboring countries of the Brazil, see here the neighboring countries of the Brazil is Venezuela, Colombia, Peru, Guyana, Suriname, French Guiana, Peru, Bolivia, Paraguay, Argentina. Again, Argentina is a very famous country for football. Uruguay. All these countries are the neighboring countries to the Brazil. See, why we are taking consideration of the India and the Brazil? Why only India and the Brazil is considered in this particular textbook? If you see there are more similarities between India as well as the Brazil in the context of the climate, in the context of population, in the context of economy. So why these countries are having, India is having economically strong and Brazil is also economically strong? Why these countries are backside and all these aspects we are going to see in this particular chapter. Coming to the historical background, if you see the historical background, India was under the British rule for almost 1.5 century, as we have already studied in history that East India Company was in India and had ruled many years, and we got independence on 15th of August 1947. Despite facing several problems, 3 was famine situation. Famines means what we call as a drought type condition in various parts, and similar issues after independence. India is a major developing country. Yes, we are a developing country, underdeveloped, developing and developed country. These 3 contexts are there, and we are a developing country of the world. India is considered to be the global market too because of various economic reform from time to time. Various economic reform, if you talk about various economic reform, in 1991 we have changed economic reform like LPG, that is liberalization, privatization and globalization, which you have already studied in 9th standard. You all people know about. The proportion of the youth in India population is too high. This point you have to consider because India is called as the young population or young populated country in the world. Now why this is called? Because the proportion of the population, that is from 15, the age 15 to 59, the age group of these people are more in India, and because of this India is called as the young country. Because this reform a major part of working population, India look upon as a young country. So India is one of the major developing country. Now coming back to the historical background of the Brazil, for more than 3 centuries Brazil was under the Portuguese rule. That means if you talk about both the countries were under the rule, India was under the rule of the British, India and Brazil was under the rule of the Portuguese. But the situation from this here, we see that Brazil get independence before India, but India get very late independence. In 1822, from 1930 to 85, for more than half century, it was under the populist military government. Here we are in India. What government we are having? We are having a democratic government, and here from 1930 to 85, this was having a military government. So you have to keep in mind, it has overcome a global financial difficulties in the late 20th century. Brazil is seen as a contributor to the economic growth of the world and an important market in the future. If you see, the Brazil is a major exporter of coffee and chocolate also. All these are exported from here, if you see. So these were all the elements what we have studied about the Brazil. as well as the India. Now, if you talk about the country, the Brazil as well as India, these two countries are having more than similar. See, talking about the map, that is what we call a physiographic feature. Physiographic feature is also same, and which is covered by author in the next lecture, that is chapter number 3 already, I think so it is done. So if you see the physiographic division here, the physiographic division is also same here of India as well as Brazil. This type of the map is given to you in geography for completing this, and in that you people have to cover all this map plotting. The map plotting is very important. In this map plotting you will be getting 4 marks. So in this we have covered our chapter number 2, and try to solve the question answers. We will be trying to solve your difficulties in the next lecture. So till then, hope you will be fine and will be staying at home. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.